Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 27 of Techopolis 3, well, where we get our silicon, our Certus ports, and the elite control circuits, and the atomic alloys right there. So, how do we do all of this in one episode? Well, you're going to have to jump in and find out. All right, guys. I've been looking at the quest book here for a little bit, and I think we're going to get the elite control circuit, hopefully this chemical injection chamber done up. I would like to get my first piece of silicon and possibly Certus quartz. We'll see. We'll see how this progresses. But that's the goal for today. So for the first thing, we're going to need an inscriber here. So we're going to need we are going to need a couple of these pistons here. All right. We've got the inscriber here. The inscriber can go, say, right here, I guess. Because if I'm not mistaken, we're getting the power from underground. Yeah. So we can get the power over to it. All right. Put this tomfoolery here. Right, there we go. Now, I did not bring any cables with me. Basic energy universal cables. I want to start upgrading these here soon to higher tiers. All right, so this is getting power. We can tell it that it can get the following items. So let's grab some more cables. Logistical pipes, as they're properly named. We grab, say, a logistical pipe here, and oh, I have that on wrench mode. There we go. I can pipe in here, and you know what? We'll just borrow straight from this machine instead of borrowing from the advanced control circuits. All right, and the next thing we're going to need is an enrichment chamber attached to that. I want to make sure that we have that going. So, yep, enrichment chamber. These, which is going to require some of these. So, enrichment chamber. Go. And the reason why is we're almost backed up on diamonds. I want to make sure that we get the diamonds in here. If I'm not mistaken, this power supply is right here, so we can just go like that. And to the top, we can make this gray. And come over here and say gray is diamonds. Right. Go gray is diamond, save that. We can do that. And when this finally gets diamonds, it'll come in here on the top. I'll put the results over here. This is going to get, yep, that's going to go that way. And now on top of this one, we saw gray, light blue. Oh, the light blue. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong things. Light blue. What? Light blue. Went right past it. There we go. Light blue. Say light blue is new filter item stack. Light blue is Techium, the advanced Techium ingot. So there we go. You can see that that's coming off of there. Should go into there. And all we need is a drawer with one downgrade. Drawer, we want key, downgrade, a drawer here like so. We're out of drawers, so let's grab I don't know, 6 of those. Drawer controllers, no. Drawer blue. There we go. Stick that in there. That there. Those going into that. I'll place the advanced miner blueprint back in here. I was upgrading some miners over here. These two, trying to see if we can get all of these running, because yeah, they're not all running. Also, we have 4 of these guys running. Looks like I could get a 5th one, an advanced miner, so I don't know. So let's grab the drawer here. Toss these up in there. And grab these elite control circuits. Put those in there, that there, tap it with that. Pick this up, and now we have the elite control circuits being made. All right, that is one of the things I wanted to get done today. The next is the atomic alloys, which we have the alloys here being done. So we need to set up a metallurgic infuser and an enrichment chamber. Metallurgic infuser. I can remember. And an enrichment chamber. Those are the 2 things that we need. And what we are going to do with this is the following. We are going to set up, also a drawer with a downgrade, storage downgrade, drawer. And what we're going to do is metallurgic infuser here, enrichment chamber here. We are going to come over to this. So there we go. Those are getting power now from down below. I really need to set up a few things here. So we want to put a logistical transporter on top here. We're going to set this oak drawer here. I'm going to slap in that stack down grade. Extras. The back will be input. That is it. There's that. All right, so we realize that that is light blue, so this will be lime. And so we can come over here and say new filter, item stack, go to lime, and say refined obsidian dust. Okay. It's saved to lime. We can basic logistical transporters that. Basic logistical transporter that. And we should sooner or later see refined obsidian go through our lovely pathways up here. There we go. And this is going to enrich into the item that we need, which is the enriched obsidian. Make sure that it checks on that side. So the enriched obsidian gives us refined obsidian stuff here. So once we get some more of those done up, like it's doing it. It's taking a little bit. It did pull like all of those out, go into there. So once this gets done, we should get our first refined obsidian or atomic alloy. Go. So all of those are now automated. Right, so that's automated. That's automated. I'll probably connect them via drawers between episodes here. So I would like to invite you guys to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. It really means a lot to me. So let's get that chemical infuser done up here. So elite control circuits, 4 refined obsidian or refined reinforced alloys. Oy. So we need 2 of these guys, a couple of those. We need a couple of those. I think chemical injector requires 4. There's 3. Two. There's 4. So now we should be able to get the chemical injector. Not sure exactly how many chemical injectors we're going to need. Chemical injector. Going a blank there. Why didn't that work? And then I realized I hadn't made the first item. And did I not get you attached? Or did we burn through all of those? Stay right here. Yeah, that's what we did. Perfectly okay. We'll get back up soon. I'll do that over the weekend here, guys. Just let this run in the background. All right, so we've got us to make the silicon now. So we need the chemical injector, okay, with hydrogen. Well, if you guys don't remember, we have hydrogen susceptible to us right here. So if we set this down here, we set this chemical injector chamber here. We're going to get the hydrogen straight from this guy. All right. And we could actually set it up so we can get sand automatically in there. So we could get silicon automatically. Let's see here. Do we want to automate this using the silicon? Maybe. Maybe. I'm just thinking here out loud. Do we have enough time to get the Certus quartz? We're going to need another chemical injection chamber pulling oxygen. To make Certus quartz with silicon. So let's make another chemical injection chamber. Another chemical injection chamber. It would not be that hard. Enrichment chamber. Purification chamber. Chemical or we're still having to rely on coming over there to grab at these guys, but that's fine. Got the chemical injection chamber here. We can set this temporarily up here. We need a basic power cable, which we seem to be out of. The wires, cables. Okay, there we go. If we set this chemical injection chamber, we see that it's getting oxygen from the back. And we can run this now this way, which will get us to the Certus ports. I want to get one of these reaction chambers, but that requires hellish techium frame. I've noticed that, which is a bit down the road. But there we go. We've got our first Certus ports. We can make our calculation presses, our inscribers, and our engineering presses. Looks like we need at least... we're going to need the teleportation core to make the ultimate core. Yeah, we need the teleportation core. But we already have 2 of those done, so we just need the teleportation core, which requires calculation processors. We're going to have to automate those. Atomic alloys, we have those automated. Techium nuggets, that's not too hard to automate. I mean, we already have techium done up, so... it would just be using these inscribers here. So we get the inscriber, we place it into this with silicon coming in. We get the printed silicon. The printed silicon is what we use for the next step of those. So yeah, I see that we are probably going to need a lot of hydrogen and oxygen. Looks really good here, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna backlog this over the weekend, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, because this is the Friday episode. I am gonna back this all up so you guys can enjoy, so we can enjoy some fun times during the next recording session, which should be over on the Twitches next week. So if you guys have not done so, follow me over there. One of the things I want to do is set up a purification chamber so we can purify it by biofuel over here. So all 3 of these guys get purified biofuel. It does run so much smoother. So yeah, we got the atomic alloys, we got silicon. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you guys like it? If you did, hit that like button. It means a lot to me. If you dislike it, go right ahead, hit that dislike button. Tell me why you did so down in the comments. Any improvements you can think of to improve this channel, feel free to express it. You guys are the most important thing to this channel. So if you have not done so, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to get notified of new episodes. And until next time, later, Gators.